Can you tell us, why is collaboration just so important?
Collaboration, I believe, allows us to learn from others as well as to share our journey, so that each and every dollar that we have to use has its maximum effect or benefit.
Well, I think it's vital in the community because you can become isolated as a worker, so that's one aspect, but also it's an opportunity to swap ideas, to build on what you have, to network in a way that you might do some projects together, and to know the system. I think that's very important. I work for Care Support, so we need to know what's out there and also how to reach that, what's available. So to me it's vital, it's very important.
An event that you were associated with through the collaborative projects.
Yes,
you were really
absolutely.
excited about?
There are a few, but the one that stands out, of course, is the War on Loneliness, where we did a flash mob and there was a calendar.
There were amazing dances.
Yeah, amazing dances. I was one of them, and I've never danced before. And just the feeling of it, and the community coming past and joining in, and it was very vibrant, very involved. It was wonderful.
Join the war against loneliness.
Jackie, can you tell us about your experience actually working with the collaborative projects?
Yeah, sure. I found working with the collaborative projects really useful. Primarily, it helped me to stay in touch with all the latest developments, what was happening within the local area or across the state even, all the advances and things that were really about improving service design and being able to respond to change in clients or customer needs. One of the most impacting activities that we did was when we launched, or we worked towards launching the SSRG app. Primarily our prime target audience, if you like. We'd identified that there were some issues with how we interconnected with the acute sector, with discharge planners, clinicians, social workers, multi-D teams, and we were telling our story over and over, and we felt that we weren't getting our message through in a consistent manner. So we looked at what we could do, how could we improve that, and how could we make that better. And we created an interactive multimedia app across both Apple and Android devices. The thing that impressed me on that was the uptake from, yes, the acute sector, where a lot of these clinicians found it really useful in talking to patients about their options when they're planning and designing their care back at home, or their support back at home. But the other interesting thing was about how members of the local community, so the general public, older people, but their families and friends could also use it. And I think too, one of the best concepts that came out was that family members overseas were able to use the app in order to help to continue to support their family member living right here in our local community.
Right. And we had the stats to prove that.
Yeah. So that was a great outcome.
But we've also done Two Hats Too Hard for working carers. And the connections that you make with other people there, it's sort of, you build long-term working relationships out of that as well.
Isn't it?
Very special. And a couple of the carers that I know were involved and were on some of the media, so it's been great,
During our collaboration, we've shared our frustrations, our moments of angst, but we've also shared our delight in our successes and all those things that we've learned that have encouraged our service designs. And I reckon that during a time of change, this is really important. When we feel the need to become more and more competitive, we need to hang on to these things of collaboration that have really benefited us so far. So I believe that collaboration will continue to allow us to demonstrate the best evidence-based practice. It will help us to work effectively so that the client or consumer have their needs met in a holistic manner. It will refine our practice and share information professionally so that we are reflecting the true client story, and it will ensure that the client or the consumer remains in that driving seat when they are planning their individual service supports.
Jackie, thanks for being such a great collaborator.
Been a pleasure.
High five.